I'm just going to give you a little bit of information about the energies this week because they are off the charts. This whole last month, September, leading up to now, they're huge transformational, if I could say the word, transformational months. The energies are still completely off the charts. This last weekend, yesterday, and even a little bit of Saturday, we've had our full moon energy. Full moon energy stays with us, very potently yesterday, today, and moving forward. And full moons are always about endings and new beginnings. It's about releasing in order to receive, higher visions, higher powers, higher frequencies, higher energy. Okay, so it's always a good time to let go. We had on Friday of last week, I think I spoke about it on last week's energy, but Pluto finally went direct. So what that means is Pluto sort of uncovers these, really sort of negative patterns, very deep, dark, condensed, and dense energies. So for the last 5 or 6 months, we have been in it. We've been like in the muck of Pluto, because Pluto was in retro that whole time. So just, stuff smacking us in the face, things that no longer serve us, but also, has potentially been quite painful to look at those things or even experience them, in others, in ourselves. And so the good news is Pluto has now gone direct. So we have this potentiality to really let go of this. The energies we have this week, because we had the full moon in Aries, which Aries is kind of more about the I. What do I want? What do I need? It's the I can be the ego, and that's the full moon. But we still have the sun in Libra, and Libra is more about we and harmony and what do we want. And so in a way, a little bit of conflicting energies going on there. But with the full moon, we can release these perhaps more denser energies of Libra, where we gave away our personal power by being people pleasers or this kind of thing. So all of this is kind of churning up now. I mean, it already did last weekend. If you didn't feel it, maybe you slept all weekend, I don't know. But last weekend, right now, it's almost comparable to like volcanic energy. So it's like bubbling, this internal. Pluto was all about the destruction and the revealing of the deep internal stuff that we needed to churn up to get rid of, right? So this is what's happening. It's this fire churning Aries, powerful energy of like, blah, 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 yeah? And like a volcano, it's erupting now. So it's like, so it could be very combustible. Still a little bit about that frustration and anger, if not within yourselves, you might find this with others. So be very aware and awake of this, because it will happen and you need to not be taken by surprise or be shocked by this. Plus, we had extreme solar flares this last weekend, and they're hitting the earth right now, and these just really cause a lot of again, kind of this volcanic energy when the solar flares are we can have equipment disruptions, things like this. Be able to stay grounded, be able to stay secure, despite of this super powerful energy. So what it is, like the superheroes that like bust out into a new suit and become this like super being, or like the Incredible Hulk, and this is what's happening with us as we're breaking out into being these very, very powerful beings, right? So it's a little scary, but that's what's going on. So anything you can do this week, I've designed a practice that helps to ignite and reignite this inner power, activating the first 3 energy centers, the first 3 chakras, to feel more stable and secure. The real key is, again, not being shocked or surprised by the fact that these energies are so strong right now, but using the tools that you have that work for you, whatever they may be, to help yourself stay secure stay in your breath, even if it's just to inhale for the count of 4 and exhale for the count of 8, or double the exhale. So you want to inhale for 5 and exhale for 10, and even hold the breath out at the end, because what that does is it releases, anytime we have some kind of shock, which this volcanic energy could happen, again, from someone else even, it just rushes that fight, flight, or freeze energy, cortisol, the stress hormone, rushes into your body, because that's what we needed in the past, like shock, here comes our Tyrannosaurus Rex. We gotta get this cortisol in our system so that we can react to survive, right? However, we're not running away from a dinosaur. So what we want to do is take control of this very, very volcanic energy that's happening, and just take a moment. And again, you can do it in your car, wherever you are, extend the exhale, and that's gonna make you not have the cortisol go into your system, into your hips, into areas. What happens, scientifically speaking, when you do have a burst, a rush of cortisol, is you get brain fog. You can't think clearly, and then it starts, a catch-22 in German, Teufelskreis. So use that breath, in an emergency situation where you need to, take control of a volcanic kind of situation, whether it's yourself or someone else. And if you are able to do the practice this week every day, great. But either way, we're all in this route. We have a huge awakening happening with a lot of people from now until March, and it's very, very exciting times. So yeah, just be kind to yourself, be loving to yourself, be aware that the energies are super strong, and some stuff can happen. So do what you need to do to stay grounded, to stay secure, keep the stress hormone from taking over your body, so that you can use it to break out and become this, superhuman being full of power. Okay, have a great week. As always, if you need any assistance with anything that's going on, I'm here for you. I keep forgetting to mention, please, if you haven't already, like this video. Unless you don't like it, then don't like it. But like it if you can. And please subscribe to my channel, because it helps the algorithm, and it really helps me quite a bit when you do. So spread the word, spread the love, spread the power, spread the light. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys when I'm back in Europe again. Sada Satanam,